Hi everyone, welcome back for another whiskey review. Today looking at this single cask release from the Glendronach. Now, if you're not familiar with the Glendronach range, they are known for the heavily sherried official bottle releases. Normally you would find a 12, 15, 18 and a 21-year-old out there, which Oloroso sherry cask aged predominantly. The 12-year-old might be a mixture of both, but the 15, 18, and 21 are very, very heavily sherried Oloroso sherry cask. But this is part of the Batch-18, which is the 2020 batch they released, which is a series of single casks they have released for Asia Pacific market. Seems like they released some stock for US, Europe, and then Asia Pacific, which I'm assuming is Japan, Singapore, Taiwan, Australia, and New Zealand. Now, we don't really get a lot of this into New Zealand. This one in particular is an 11-year-old Pedro Ximenez Puncheon, one of 728 bottles in an 11-year-old, bottled at a very generous and high 59.3% ABV. Not particularly dark in color. It's reasonably light, but I'm hoping it will be very, very delightful on the palate. You've got to love opening bottles. I love it. Ooh, there's just a hint of dark chocolate on the nose straight away. It's reasonably fresh on the nose. So each of the single cask releases comes with this little neck tag, which tells you obviously the bottle, the year, the cask number. This, by the way, is cask number 2039. All right, I don't want to read the notes. No, let's put this away because I want to come up with my own notes, which is the beauty of beauty of trying a single cask whiskey without the baggage and knowledge of what the different tasting notes from producers are. Cherries on the nose. Not as much spice. The Oloroso sherry cask will give you that spice, the cinnamon, the pepper. There. This is definitely on the lighter, fruitier side. I do get that ripe cherry character. Followed by like a distinct jammy character, but not a sweet jam. Something a bit sharp. I don't want to say citrus either, but something a bit sharp. Very, very nice. This is so good. Now in New Zealand, this retails for $199, which is probably about £100, roughly. And I have no idea what they retail for in UK or other markets, but for $200 you are getting something quite special, you know. Yes, it's a young whiskey, but on the nose, this is far more pleasurable than a watered down 15 or 18-year-old from any number of distilleries from Scotland or maybe even other countries. Woohoo! Very nice. Maybe a hint of vanilla. Right, time to try it. Oh, there's a bit of punch to the face. Oh, flavors. Wow. So chewy, very oily. It is quite high in ABV, which is actually making me drool and make me struggle at the same time. There's just a hint of spice on the palate. There's an explosion. I think I'm not, or maybe wasn't ready for that explosion. It is calming down a bit, and I will take another sip. Raisins. Loads of raisins. Wow. Again, very a rich mouthful. The burn is still there. I really did not want to cut these with the water, and I wanted the sort of full explosion of flavors, which I desired and I got. Quite jammy, so rich, so satisfying, really lingering, very long finish. Still getting just a hint of spice. Right, I'm just going to take a peek at the flavor notes, what they say. So these guys recognize blackcurrant. Oh, that's what I couldn't quite put my finger on. Blackcurrant and chocolate covered gooseberry with oak resin and larch woods. Palate, bramble preserve with blood orange, oak, tannin, and lingering spiced plum sweetness. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a bit of sweetness and definitely getting the spice. I do not get any of the other fancy words, but hey, so good. So wow, getting almost sort of mandarin kind of character on the nose this time. Wow. Good. The oak's there on the palate now. I can find it, but the spice is just lingering so beautifully, and just hint of sweetness back and forth on the palate. Really satisfying whiskey. Definitely worth the buy. There's not a lot of them that come to New Zealand, so if you are watching the video and you are in New Zealand, run out there, grab one and add it to the collection. I think last year's release, Batch-18, had some Oloroso Sherry Cask as well. This year's one is PX. There was another one which I can't remember right now, which was around a similar age and price point at $200. Again, can't remember if it was a PX cask, Pedro Ximenez, or Oloroso, but that was rather good. Very tasty for 200 Kiwi dollars. Well, if you're liking the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the very near future with another whiskey review. See you later. Bye-bye.